Taal volcano is a large caldera filled by Taal Lake in the Philippines. Located in the province of Batangas, the volcano is second of the most active volcanoes in the country, with 38 recorded historical eruptions, all of which were concentrated on Volcano Island, near the middle of Taal Lake. Welcome March of Taal Heritage Town. The town of Taal was founded by Augustinian friars in 1572. In 1575, the town transferred later to the edge of Domingo Lake, now Taal Lake, in 1575. In 1773, it became the provincial capital of Batangas in 1754. Taal volcano erupted, endangering the town of Taal, which stood at present-day San Nicolas, threatened by the new danger. The townspeople, together with the Augustinian Francisco Benchucillo, sought refuge in the sanctuary of Casese. The provincial capital was also transferred to the then town of Batangas in the same year. The minor basilica of Saint Martin of Tours, also known as the Taal Basilica, is a minor basilica in the town of Taal. In 1575, 3 years after the founding of the town of Taal in its old site near the shores of Taal Lake, work began on the construction of its first church by Father Diego Spina, with Martin of Tours as patron saint. The church was rebuilt in 1642 using stronger materials, but it was destroyed in 1754 along with the town of Taal in the largest recorded eruption of Taal volcano. Taal is famous for its ancestral houses representing Filipino-Spanish architecture. This is the house of Gregorio Agoncillo, the same house where Felipe Agoncillo was born. Felipe's bust is prominent on the garden in front of the house. Gregorio Agoncillo married a daughter of Liceria Villavicencio. The recipient of the wedding gift house, now known as Casa Villavicencio, Gregorio's sister, is the second wife of General Emilio Aguinaldo. Legend de la Rosa ancestral house. This heritage house of the Legend de la Rosa family is registered with the National Historical Institute. Goko ancestral house. This heritage house of the Goko family is registered with the National Historical Institute. The Goko house was built in 1876 by husband and wife, Juan Cabrera Goko and Lorenzo Diokno. The man of the house served as a treasurer for the revolutionary forces in Taal during Spanish occupation, which earned him the trust of the townspeople. The Villavicencio Marcela house or wedding gift house is an old Spanish colonial-era house. The house was the wedding gift present of Don Eulálio Villavicencio to his wife Dona Glyceria Marcela while Legazpi on the occasion of their wedding in 1871. Dona Glyceria Legazpi Marcela de Villavicencio, May 15, 1852. September 28, 1929, also known as Alang Aralian, is acknowledged as one of the famous Filipinos who gave her own wealth, time, knowledge and effort to help the revolutionaries during the Philippine Revolution. She is also recognized as a heroine of the revolution, an ardent sympathizer and supporter of the Filipino struggle for freedom from colonial rule. Galleria Taal, also known as the Hergrandparents house, used to be the ancestral house of Don Domingo Ligon, his wife Maria Martinez Ligon. Galleria Taal is definitely a utopia for camera collectors and enthusiasts for its showcases. Mr. Manny Enumerables' vast collection of cameras from the late 1800s to 1900s up to date. It also has antiquarian photos on display windows to the rumbling history of motherland, Philippines. Museo Passable, also referred to as a Passable Ancestral House and more formally as Museo Nina Leon at Gallicano Passable. This old house is now converted into a two-floor museum displaying items owned by Leon and Gallicano Passable. It also shows a wall panel displays highlighting their life and career. Leon Passable was a judge of the Court of First Instance of the town of Batangas in 1886. He joined General Miguel Melvar's forces and fought the Spaniards in 1897. With the establishment of the revolutionary government, he was appointed as finance officer of Batangas. Leon retired a few years after and spent his remaining years in Taal, where he passed away in 1901. One such heritage house is Villa Tortuga. The name is derived from the Spanish word for turtle, which used to thrive at the banks of Pansipit River behind the house, built in the 19th century. The The Agoncillo Marino house is an old Spanish colonial era in Taal. The house is one of the national shrines under the administration of the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, with the purpose of memorializing the contribution of Marcela Marino de Agoncillo Encarnacion, her husband, who came to be known as the first Filipino diplomat. Dona Marcela Marino de Agoncillo, née Marino y Coronel June 24, 1859, May 30, 1946, was a Filipina who was the principal seamstress of the first unofficial flag of the Philippines, gaining her the title of the Mother of the Philippine Flag. Taal has enough traces of a rich cultural heritage of an illustrious past which has been preserved. Like and subscribe and watch more catching videos. All the best eye-catching view has to offer. Thanks for watching.